most people have some form of smartphone. This has amazing cameras on them, even the lower price ones, and they have content, and we can make videos right off of that. But one of the first things when you're doing a video is our mind automatically deletes ambient noise as a human being to hear things. So we have to train ourselves to hear it. And I made this one great video about one of the pieces of pottery. Steve and I did it, and one of the pieces of pottery for making bacon. And there was a truck that went by. Then I noticed, okay, was it bad enough to throw it out or not? So this is the key to understand that ambient noise. From there, using your phone to start with what I call a speak over, where what you're doing is it's not aimed at you, it's aimed at something else. So then you don't have to be in the picture. I'm going to show some examples I did right in Bakersfield when I was stopped in before another class I was doing and just talking over it. So that's the next one. The other thing is making sure you're projecting your voice. A lot of people think that if I lower my voice, they'll pay more attention. Well, if you're mic'd with thousands of dollars of microphones, then this can be done. But most of us are talking with the microphone on our phones. And to do that, we need an outdoor voice. So make sure you're projecting your voice. It's going to sometimes sound a little louder than you expect, but make sure you've got it out there so we have a strong audio signal. What we've learned in video is if you took two videos, one was made with an extremely expensive camera and one was made with a cheap camera but had better audio, people will think the cheaper video camera looks better. Okay, actually looks better than the expensive one if they can hear clearly. So I want your top priority, keep it quiet, and then project your voice. And we'll talk about low-cost ways to enhance that as well. We've got to grab them in the first 3 seconds. So think of something you could say right away that will grab them in the first 3 seconds. That's critical. Please don't give long introductions or anything else. You can always put that at the end. We're in a world where the whole world seems to be ADD now. We got to grab them quick. So we'll have some examples to show you exactly what I mean. A tripod's nice if you can get it. I've done some videos deliberately without so you can see what's available. What I care is you get it done and get it out there. When I'm working with clients, I go, I want 3 terrible videos in the next day. What does that mean? I don't care. Whatever your demons are, whatever you're concerned about, whatever it is, get it on video, get it done, and get it out of the way. We've got to move. We've got to get video, got to wake up every morning and go, what's the story? How can I capture this today? And so they now have low price tripods. I'm going to show little higher quality ones, but still affordable. You can always look up less expensive ones too. The big thing on a tripod is make sure it's high enough, because sometimes you don't check the height and it'll have to be on a table to get you at eye level. So notice that height, it's very important. And then something called a lavalier mic. And that is, I've got one here to demonstrate. That's the next purchase for audio that keeps down that cost, because that you can get wired one that plug right into your type of phone online and really keep that under $30. And that will make a big difference. Even the cheap ones now, because they will do it, and that would clip on your lapel. You have a little cord that goes to the camera on the tripod, and you're good to go. And then get closer. The biggest thing is get closer, understand that, build your muscle of capturing the stories, and then get over your self-image. Be there for the customer, which I've already said, and then get something posted. We're going to talk about one more thing. This is one that came up in one of my classes. What about the problem of reaching over to start the video? That's why I want to show basic editing on YouTube, and it's called trimming the ends off. And you can get remote triggers. You may need to get a 15-year-old to help you set it up on your phone. It can be a little wiggy with Bluetooth, but they're a little handheld. You can get them as less as $12 on Amazon, and they will start or stop the video on your camera. So just know that can be a big help. I've worked with many people in getting started. Any quick questions right now?
Does the remote trigger work for both Android and iPhones?
Yes, it does. And you want to look it up to see. The big thing, Larry, is it's just a little wonky to get that Bluetooth set up sometimes for people. So I always look, where do people get stuck? So, it's always good if you have someone. I remember talking to a whole bunch of my cousins over in I think it was in Hickory. We had a big family get together, and I said, well, we need someone that's kind of tech savvy in the family to help out. And they went, you're it. and this was like 3 generations. I went, okay. So, just understand that.
Find a 16-year-old, right?
Right, find a 16-year-old. That's it. So that's just a thing to mention. Any other quick questions on this? This is the high level, but I just sat down and went, what do they need to know?